All right, gang, morning. No intros, no outros. As you can see, I didn't even bother to bring out my risers on this one, so I'm looking down at my camera. I'm sweaty, but I just got to get this one off my chest. I'm literally just getting settled back in Austin. Sorry for not being around this weekend. Had to go take care of my dad. If you guys have never cleaned out the ears of an 80-year-old man, don't. 1 out of 10, do not recommend. Holy shit. But I just want to bust this quick one out. For you Christians that are Trumpers, fuck you. Fuck you. Now I do need some risers. Just hold on. Shit. This one's for you. This one is for fucking you. And gang, I'm just going to cut right through the bullshit. And I'm talking about as of 2 days ago. That's a little better. As of 2 days ago, this country snatched up food assistance from the needy. Go get fucked. And other than the obvious, the reason why this pisses me off, again, I'll never claim to be a biblical scholar. I've read that book 3 fucking times from cover to cover. I'm no scholar. I was just curious. I spent 39 years as a practicing fucking Christian, despite what some of you may put in my comments, well, you're never really one of us. Go fuck yourself. Now is not the time for arguments, word games. Fuck you. I truly struggle to think anywhere in the Bible did I see Jesus endorsing this. And seeing how the fuckface doesn't make personal appearances anymore, I have to judge Christianity based on what Christians do. And I don't like what I see. You guys shouldn't like what that you see. Now, let's address some of the obvious things. Yeah. You can 100% find people that have abused this system. They've gotten so brazen. As of just last month, I remember watching a string of videos where people were straight up explaining in detail to the letter how it is they're hustling the system. One lady who actually got in legal trouble for it, she would take her food assistance checks and go to Walmart. One of the things she would do was literally go buy like 100 cans of generic soda. Then she would go to the parking lot, load everything else up, then take those soda cans. You know what she would do? She would empty them on the pavement. You want to know why? She now can turn around and recycle those empty cans. Now she's walking away. She didn't pay for it. We did. So she would take those empty cans, recycle them, and get like $70 cold hard cash. Can you find people like that? You absolutely can. But to punish the overwhelming majority of people who are literally using that the way they were supposed to, fuck you. One of the ladies, I saw a video on it a couple of days ago, and for the people who are like, well, they're lazy. Blah, 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 blah. This lady was a former federal employee. Former. She got hit with the Doge, right? And so after that, and she was a federal employee, not making $1 million, but she can at least feed her family on it. She would volunteer at a food bank. She lost her job. Now the food bank that she volunteered at, she's now taking food from it because she can't afford a full grocery trip anymore. She was doing exactly what she was told to, just work hard. Then Elon Musk happened. And now she had to get on food assistance. Now that's being cut. She still has mouths to feed. Where in the 613 fucking commandments was this written? Help me out. I don't know. Was it in Deuteronomy? Was it the book of Mark, Revelation? I don't know. Where did Jesus say, fuck them kids? Right? Didn't your Jesus sit here and didn't ask for a dime, apparently? 3 fish, 2 loaves of bread, and the motherfucker worked magic and gave food away to hungry people. Clearly, they don't teach actual biology in those Christian private schools. So let me break it down to you, Christians. It goes a little something like this. For all of you that are pro-life, you need food to live. You need food to live. And we are taking that away from Americans. And as always, again, And from what Klobuchar, I think I'm saying her name right. I heard her say there's like a $5 billion contingency fund just for this moment. But those funds can't be released until the executive branch says, okay, guess what they're not doing? And yeah, I heard some bullshit about, the court is saying, well, Trump, you can't do it, but it's happening. And even if it doesn't, the fact that this is a topic of fucking conversation, that people in America brags about being the biggest and the best at everything, but we can't feed our citizens. Do you guys have any idea how much stress? Because again, he's done this earlier in his administration, in his term. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it was like the TikTok thing. At 12 midnight, everyone's losing TikTok in America. At 12:01, shock, surprise, Trump overturned that. So he just paints himself out to be the hero. And I think it was something along with food assistance. Well, it was one of those, okay, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. Yeah, you didn't lose it. And people will be like, see, he didn't take it away from him. Then you have no relationship with that kind of financial stress. Those people were shitting on themselves 2 and 3 days before they were going to lose their benefits. Some of those people would have to scrimp and save to get to a point where they're living paycheck to paycheck. You told them you can't eat. It's Monday, and on Thursday, you're going hungry. Those people didn't sleep. They're not sleeping now. To me, this is like when a fucking apologist, when we're sitting here talking about sensitive topics like rape, slavery, murder, shit like that. I would thought that the actual topic was that. Some of you Christians want to sit here and say, if there's no God, what's wrong with any of that? Kiddie table and go get fucked and never talk to another person ever again. It takes food to live. If you are pro-life, you should want people to have food. And we're just sitting here. And again, this isn't splitting hairs. This is a fucking scalping. I live in a first world country where people can't eat. And I'm sitting here and listening to some of the people that have been in my past, and professionally. And it's usually the people that are card-carrying members of the Lucky Sperm Club. You didn't even work hard. A rich dude fucked a rich bitch, and next thing you know, your monkey ass came crawling out of her vagina. You didn't do shit. And those are the first people to sit there and say, what? Well, I don't want my money to go to some lazy sucker who won't work. You don't work. You don't work. And then it's like, well, do you want your tax dollars to go to feed people who don't have food? Yes. Yeah. Because right now, my tax dollars, they're getting ready to pay the president of the United States $250 million. Again, this motherfucker complains about everything. He's the richest, whitest motherfucker the world has ever seen. But some way, somehow, no one has it harder than Trump. Right? That's why I say I don't believe for 1 second that those assassination attempts were real. This fucker complained when a movie that he liked didn't win a fucking Tony Award. But some way, somehow, he's remarkably silent about a goddamn assassination attempt. Go get fucked. Where was I going with that? Fuck it. Let's pick it up here. Oh, yeah, this. Fuck. I'm so rattled right now, gang. This is sitting on some bullshit. But it's like, do you want, because my tax dollars are going to pay Trump $250 million because he got his feelings hurt because someone stood up to him. So it's like, do you want your hard-earned money to go to those that are less fortunate? Yeah. Right? If that person can eat, I'm okay with it. But apparently you're not. What do they teach you in that fucked up ass church you go to? This is just sitting on some bullshit, gang. I'm going to go get back on the bike, but let me tell you guys something. The fuckery is going to come to an end. You can't keep this up, Trumpers. You can't. A couple of weeks ago at work, I was having this discussion, and I was telling this individual, you can push people only so far. She was like, you're right. The conservatives feel the exact same way. It's like, what are you talking about? Remember, she was being coy. She's like, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, don't ever assert my position again. I just told you I don't know, so open up your fucking mouth. Long story short, you know what they're tired of? Woke. That's what she said. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, we're tired of our kids learning that gender can be fluid and that it's okay to be gay. And I was like, one, gender apparently is fluid, and two, it is okay to be gay. But again, that's what they're worried about. Then fine. So I wonder who's got more to fight for, right? Your kids learning, oh, I don't know, facts, or the person who can't eat. For the person who can no longer afford their insurance premiums and they've got a sick family member in their house. If you've got a lot of money and you look down on poor people, the best thing that you can do to maintain your position is to keep poor people poor. What you don't want them to be is destitute. If you got all the juice socially and you're looking down on people that are down, the best thing you can do to maintain your status is to make sure they remain down. What you don't want them to be is desperate. See, you look at their belongings and you see 10 things. You snatched up all 10 things. What you aren't aware of, they have the 11th. Sometimes they don't even realize it. That 11th thing is the power to scare you. The most dangerous man in any room is the man who feels like he's got nothing to lose. It's the upper 1% for a reason. That means there's 99% of everybody else. This is going to be some real Dark Knight Rises level bullshit. You got to feed your fucking people. And it's 2025 and we're having this discussion. They were better off in 1929 during the stock market crash, gang. This is sitting on some bullshit. We got the money. We got the means. We've got the products. We can feed our citizens. We can keep people alive, right? It's like fucking Katrina, right? People were dying, horrible deaths. And the Republicans were blaming the Democrats. The Democrats were blaming the Republicans. Local government was blaming the state. The state was, complaining against the feds. And it was like, people are dying. Do something about that first. This is sitting on some bullshit. People are going to go hungry in this country. We're playing with people's emotions and their physical and emotional health. And that is officially not okay. Gang, I'm going to go exercise. I got to blow off some steam. I'll be back on the Christian apologetic bullshit. But I just got to tell you, this is not a sustainable pace, gang. It just isn't. America, you got to feed your citizens. And again, for all you Christian Trumpers that don't know how this works and you claim to be pro-life, your monkey ass needs food to live.